So it looks like we in the game. What's going on, y'all boys?
What up?
What up? What up? What up?
How's it going?
Ah, shit, bro. Trying to see what this lovely Monday is gonna have for us. Um, so as we know, the last couple of days have been bullish. This candle, kind of like I predicted last night on our call, came down to make a bottom wick, and now it's starting to flip up. Um, but that's just the big daily bear or a bias. 4 hour is what it is, kind of getting close into this resistance right here, but hasn't quite reached it yet. But the 1 hour will be kind of the most telling, as it usually is for us and how we trade. So we had a 1 hour close above pretty much everything right here, but there wasn't much of a top wick. So I'm not surprised that this candle is now coming back down kind of into here. So if we did get something that closed back above, or if this did start flipping, I wouldn't be surprised if price started coming like into here and then kind of the longer targets of up into here. But we just kind of have to see how this 1 hour candle plays out. It's about to be 8:30. So the way this thing is pushing down, it's not a terrible move trying to kind of come down into here again, but at any point it can reject out of all these resistances right here that it broke out of. So I'd rather see it really start pushing down and then we have no bottom wick on a 30 minute. So that's definitely a no. But anyway, um I like sales likely somewhere under here and trust in volume to take us down into here. It's not a huge range, or it doesn't look like a huge range, but it actually is 60, 58, 59, 60 pips to take advantage of under this. So that's another cool little move. And long targets would be probably into here. If we miss this and can catch it right here into here, probably looking at something around here as a take profit. But other than that, in my opinion, this is a no trade range. Prices are just simply printing side by side here. So I don't really want to do nothing in here. I'd prefer to take advantage of a closure on the 15-minute under this or the 30-minute under this before I'm trying to jump in here. Because at any point, price can start rejecting to flip up. I don't even really want to take a sell until this 1 hour low right here is violated. So we will just have to wait and see. But as of now, price ain't really doing too much. It's just kind of fluctuating back and forth between its top and bottom. No news. So nothing really going in that front. So we will just wait and see. Oh, Roger, you in the office this week?
Uh, I am today, but I go in at 10. But next 3 days I'm at home.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't know if everybody caught that breakdown, but just in short, this 30-minute candle closed with no bottom wick, so I wouldn't take that for nothing anyway. But and then this 1 hour candle is still open, so at any point this can flip to start going up. So in my opinion, we better off just kind of waiting it out and seeing likely how this 1 hour candle closes. I do like sells kind of under this area, and if we're going off the 1 hour, just move it down a little bit under that area. That's still a smooth little 40, 50 to take advantage of right there. Yep, to take advantage of right there. I can't really do too much in this no trade range. This is just a no trade range to me. Because if I were to get in, if price close right there, I'll be looking at a very close support. We had a support right there, a resistance right there, a support right there. You just really trying to play within a very small area right here, rather than waiting on, back above here or under here. And it'll do it. Just be patient.
Yeah, I like those moves too.
Yup. Yeah, we'll see. I think I mean, even if it's 9:30, because the way this is looking, if we just start hanging out in here, it likely will be 9:15, 9:30. But hopefully we can catch it closer to 9:15 than 9:30. It's just 9:30 be the volume a lot of times. How far is the office from your spot?
Like a good 15. I ain't far.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. So I think I'm cool to just hang out on the 30 minute and just see what it do. So I'm interested to see if this candle will start rejecting out of these resistances right here, or if it'll just keep coming down and down and down and down. Because this is the daily low right here. Yeah. So we still a good ways away from that. But you never know. If it start rejecting out of here, I wouldn't be surprised if it start flipping up again. Because it's showing that it's rejecting these resistances. So I would not mind that. I would definitely take that. 15-minute bullish close or a weak bearish close. Next candle wicks down and then breaks this high to continue up. So shooting for like here first and then up here second. So let's see what 8:45 looks like. And then if not 8:45, then 9. Because like I said, I'm still bullish with the way the daily looks and with the way the 1 hour looks. And let's see, the 30-minute close bearish, but it closed with no bottom wick. So it's a lot of stories will tell us that bullish or a buy doesn't look bad if we were to get like a 15-minute closure rejecting out of these resistances that it just broke or that it just retested. So let's see what it do. This ain't nothing but a low, higher high, higher low to potentially continue up if it were to close bullish or start turning around. Now, if it start closing bearish back into here, it might trickle down and start ranging down one way or another. So likely 8:45 is when we'll start looking at something again.
Probably do half for one today.
Half, man.
For the 5 micro.
Man,
What's up?
last week set us back for no reason. It played out though, as it always does. It's just I'm not sitting in that shit. I ain't sitting in
I be hating Mondays, bro.
it. Yo, Mondays are my Thursdays. It's crazy.
But by the way, this prices are moving though. I might do a one. 'Cause I like either the buy or the sell.
Me too. Like I mean, it's pretty obvious under here. Like it ain't nothing in the way. Right under here into here, but the buy rejection out of here, same shit. Retest the high.
Uh-huh.
It's just rinse and repeat. It's just rinse and repeat. But yeah, I was slick thinking about that on the way home from the gym today. I was like damn, I need to go start throwing some threes again. I need to go ahead and feel it, especially with the way I cut risk anyway. Like, why not? Because I need 3,400. So like, if we have that stretch that we know is coming of like 5, 6, 7 straight winning days, then that's where I take advantage of, that run. Like I said, my stats say that we only lose twice ish a month. So, I mean, that's 2 months in a row where we literally lost 2 times. So that being said, and I think I lost 3 times a month before. Yeah, one, two, three. So, I mean,
Like,
I play my odds and say we look like we about to go on a run.
yep.
Can't never call it though. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. It's just like 2 losses in July, $165. So that's damn near break even. 2 losses in June, that's 222. That's damn near break even, like on a 150K account. Three losses in May. I don't know why the calendar ain't loading, but like, yeah, bro, I ain't really too worried. And even if I do lose, I don't really give a fuck. Long term, it ain't that big of a deal. Long term, it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I like the moves. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if this goes ahead and rejects and leaves that wick down. Because if now this is a bit advanced. If this does reject out of here and close bullish on the 15 minute, usually 1 hour candles pull back, quote unquote, for the last 15 minute of the 1 hour. So that pullback in this instance will kind of be going in our direction, I slick think. So if a 15 minute, the way this shit pushed down so far, if a 15 minute close back above, I wouldn't be surprised if it broke this high and at least came up into like where it just closed above to the right side,
Mm.
kind of like right in here. And it's best seen on that 30 minute. My fault. Like right in here. And on the 1 hour, it's the same thing. Yeah, right in here. But we'll see. We'll see. I would like to get something at 8:45, but if not, it's gonna be 9:15. What time you be having to usually leave the crib to go to work?
Uh, really, if I'm trading today, I'm really here now. I'm just chilling in the parking lot.
Oh damn.
So that
You
way
be
I
getting
ain't
there that
gotta,
early?
nah, just so I could trade. So I ain't gotta, I don't want to be driving and then the move goddamn about to happen.
Yeah. So you be sitting in the car for an hour?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
damn. Is it
I
is
could,
it hard trade on the phone?
uh, only because I don't know how to do like, the stop buy and all that.
Yeah, so you
But other than,
manually doing everything.
yeah, other than that, nah. I really gotta figure that out.
Facts. Get
Yeah,
as
I
close to
trade
the
on the
damn.
phone.
What'd you say, DJ?
I see, I trade on the phone on Monday and Tuesday.
You know how to
Mm,
do the buy stop?
Nah, I don't even know how to drag the profit out. Like, I don't think you could drag. I don't even think you could drag your take profit out.
damn.
You talking about like move your take profit?
Yeah, you be moving your joint?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh
When you
yeah,
click
shit.
when it's on the
I
trade, you
ain't do
just
that yet.
click on it and just move it up.
Oh, all right, but yeah, I ain't tried it. I know that's stop loss and stop buy. I mean, the stop sell and stop buy. That's I ain't even never tried that. Ain't no button for it.
Yeah. They gotta be. I just don't know how to.
Ask ChatGPT.
Next 3 days, I'm on my laptop, man. I'm finna go busy on it. Preference. Mm.
All right, I'm back. Let's see. Hmm. Looking like it's rejecting out of that area that I was talking about. All right, so let's see how this 15-minute candle opens and if it pushes down. And I might potentially do something on the break of the high. Let's see. I was on the same. So my thought is, with the way that this just rejected out of this resistance right here, yeah, you have a resistance right there, but I do slick like to think that this is gonna start flipping and making its way back up. So, I want more of a bottom wick, especially since this is the 15-minute. Like I want to at least see this come down a little bit. Let's see. How many pips is this to the break of the high? So it's already 16 pips. The technical stop would be like down here, like for 40. And then if you get on the break of the high, that's a 30-minute candle flipping once again. Roger, I'm feeling like you. I slick will throw a one on this just because I like the price action of candle breaking its high right here. After, let's see, so I'm, like I said, I'm going light. It's real super light. 3417.2 is where I'll have a buy stop. It's just the candle breaking its own high once again. Oh, stop filled. Got me in already. Shit. That happened fast. Anyway, okay. I'm up 7, up 10. Um, yeah, up 12. This candle just broke its own high once again. I'll drag this stop loss technically down to here. I'll drag this TP technically up to here. Likely won't hold that far, as I don't really ever hold that far. Let's see what it does. Up 16, up 15. I'm okay to go stop loss to break even now. Whatever happens, happens. Up 160. So let's see. It happened real fast. And it's a Monday. So like I said, I don't want to risk the profits that's on the table. Um, yeah, let me go down to the 5 minute. Looks like it's struggling at this little area. Let's see if it can break this high again. I do have to take into account that the 30-minute candle is still open, so this can reject down. It's up 20, up 22. If I get one more little push, I'm cool to secure something or secure it. Let's see, up 20 again, up 18. If you want to secure your profits, that's good. We have seen 18 now, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade. I've seen 22, I think. 19, 18. Come on now. One more push. I'm really not trying to see if another 5 minute candle open up 20 again, 22 again. Let's see. Up 23, up 26. Cool. Order filled. Cool. Cool. Took that trade. Kind of got out right in this little area right here. Damn, I got slipped real bad. I seen 26 and it got me out at 230, but it's all good. Yeah. Cool trade. Cool trade. Oh, damn.
Yeah, that getting slip shit be annoying. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. But it's all good though. It probably will fill the range, but I mean, that was a good little trade, especially with the time that it took. I mean, we talking about a couple candles pushing up into like this 1 minute resistance right there. So, yeah, man, it's a cool trade. This one looks something like this. So the technical stop loss was under the previous 30 right there, or sorry, the previous 15. And I'll show y'all how I'll mark this up. Damn, I hate that I got slipped the way I did. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like That should be annoying because every little dollar be mattering. Uh, let's see. Trade Mm, 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 mm. Roger, you take that?
Yeah, but I went very small though.
Yeah.
You got out manually, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay, Roger. I thought you were talking about me.
Oh,
That
James, you
was
too. No, you too, James.
yeah, I mean I always click flat and all. It's rare
Okay.
my positions hit my full targets, honestly.
Yeah, I hate that. It seemed like when you click that flatten, it'd be like delayed.
Just a little bit. And that should slip me 30 on each account. And I mean, considering it's just the one, like that ain't that big of a deal. But let's see. So I'll copy the image. I'll say first off, identified a resistance in which price can reject. 30-minute candle closed with no bottom wick. 15-minute candle rejected out of said resistance and closed very weak bearish. Weak bearish. Technical stop loss was below 30-minute, current 30-minute low. Targeted previously identified resistance as first target. Yep. 230. Yeah. So that was kind of like, I guess I slick need to add another playbook because like I wouldn't consider that so much like a breakout. It was more so like rejection, like a rejection out of the previously identified resistance.
Mm.
We identified this is a resistance, this is a resistance. I wasn't too much worried about this one because this was only found the 15-minute. I found that resistance right here on the 30. And not to mention, this was breaking its own current high again. So we're getting close to breaking the daily high once again, which will be up here. So it's looking good. I just don't really be trading and holding that much just because I like to take the money that's on the table. But it does definitely look good to continue. I'm just trying to see what price is actually trying to do. As mentioned, this 1 hour, I'm not surprised that it's rejecting out of this, considering that this, as I always say, was just potentially making a down wick to flip up. Until this low got broken, I was really not looking for sales. I was really not looking for sales. I just wanted to kind of see what we would do out of this area right here. Well, that's a cool little first trade.
Yeah, basically a break and retest,
I
essentially.
guess so, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and just add that playbook or add a playbook and just identify it as that. So, um, this is not right, obviously. But let's see. Break and retest. Yeah. Um, break and retest. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Because all we did, I mean, like I said, bro, like that shit was nothing but like if you want to look at the higher time frames, this closed above, this came back down to retest. Like some people literally even have an entry right here and just let they buy limit get activated, put a stop loss under here and say like I anticipate once we touch here, it ain't nothing but like you said a retest to continue up. It's the same thing we wait on when we get a candle closing slightly below above and get a wick down. It's the same shit. It took longer because it happened on a higher time frame. But yeah, I'm with you. And then it came right into this little area I was talking about here, 3402.8. So once again, I identified that right there. Identified that right there. I don't know what's gonna happen now because a 5 minute candle just closed bearish. And then this 5 minute resistance was right here. If I were to objectively look on a 15 minute, of course I would say, damn, I hope this shit come all the way up here. But like, I mean, I'm taking my money that's on the table. Like I said, I should have thrown my three, Roger. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, huh?
Shoulda, woulda, yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And but when I got in, I was like, damn, you can't manage risk on a one. What you got is what you got.
Yeah.
What you got is what you got. So I had a stop loss down here, but knowing my scary ass, I probably would have been cool to just cut it if it broke this on low right there. That shit shot me in profit 8 pips so fast. I said, oh, okay. So yeah, but I gotta get my winners back up because I'll be winning like smaller, which is okay. But like I gotta get my winners back up. It's just I be I've just been tired lately and shit. So I ain't been wanting to like have too much stress while I'm in these trades. For real, for real. I ain't been getting no damn good sleep. So like a one don't make my heart thump. A three make my heart thump. But in reality though, like I don't really even care if I lose a band, like cause it's a 15 or 150K account. So like I shouldn't really too much care, but it's just like I'd rather not. So I should at least be throwing twos, at least. At least. Cause I threw a one on Friday and a one today. Like imagine if these were times two. That'd be a lot different.
Mhm.
But it's all good though. Can't cry over a W, especially when the idea is correct. That's all that matters, really. The money will come. The money will
If
come.
I said good move tomorrow, I'm definitely putting a two on there.
Yeah, exactly. Call the two.
Time to get this thing rolling.
Exactly. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's like, yeah, fine and dandy, you made a little 220, but nigga, I'm trying to really, I'm trying to really make some profits to get them payouts.
Yeah.
And that's coming from throwing twos and threes on 150K. On a 50K or a 25K, ones and twos will definitely do the trick because you talking about $200 to $400 a day, bro. That's great. Like, but on a 150 where I'm gotta make like 6, 7, 8 grand, bro, that's a lot. So now I'm wondering, objectively speaking, if and when we break this high, which is the daily high, we'll just go ahead and finish this out. Especially if this candle closes above this resistance. While
I
I
do
would
like
have
that
loved to,
closure.
yeah, I would like that closure because I'm not scared to throw another position, really on the break of the daily high. And I definitely wouldn't be holding long, especially second trade of the day. But if this closed above, even technically if it closed near to right at it, it's fine. But with the way that it just exhausted out of this resistance right there, but
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer a clear closure above on all time frames, just so it's no ho shit when it does break the high. Because I'm anticipating volume to go ahead and break us up today. Really, with the way the daily is looking, really like ain't no telling, honestly. Like probably up into here. First target up into here, obviously. That's kind of what I identified on the daily, which is the same thing I saw on the 1 hour right there. So we'll just see. But 1 minute left for this closure. I would like to take advantage of slick like this, getting in on the break of this high right there to take it up into here. But we'll see. We'll just see how this prints in the next few minutes. Because if this closes back above, it does slick look good to continue up. So let's see. I can play it both ways. I can get in on the break of the daily high again right there. Or if this 15-minute candle and 30-minute candle closes back above, you look to take it up into like here and potentially the break of the high. So that's 23 before you even got to go to break even. 7 seconds. Let's see how this 1 hour candle opens. So it closed slightly below. But let's see. All right, so that closed back below, but is this enough for the 1 hour down wick? I don't know. 15-minute candle, you would slick like maybe use that's 90 pips down there. If you were to enter, okay, no, it's more like 60. And mm, 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 mm. I would need more of a bottom wick than just
Yeah.
of just that to enter right there. That's 22 pips or like less, like 18. So nah. So that just got in profit, or you would have been activated if you got in. Let's see. If I did get in on the break of the high, which is 3424.5, man, I want to use a larger lot size, but ugh, I can't.
They're gonna have
But
to
I
be
will have
quick.
yeah, it'll happen quick. So I'll put a one on the break of the daily high. I don't love, once again, it's not a position I love. It's a position I expect to play out based off of the daily breaking the high again. But I'll get in again on the break of the high, anticipating that volume should take us on up. If I lose, it'd be minus 490. And I made 230 or some shit like that. So when I get in, I'm gonna drag my stop loss down under here, and I'm gonna put my take profit really not even too far in profit, right up into like this little area right there. And I do expect it, if it does get us in, to happen quick. If we start playing around, I'll just cut the position and kind of reassess at 9:15, 9:30. By taking a smaller win earlier, it does give me buffer to play with. We just got to see if this wants to reject out of here or if it wants to break this weak bullish closure to continue up. We got real close to the daily high right there. So if we get into profit, I wouldn't be surprised if we came into like this little area on the daily that I've identified, which is about 22-ish pips away, and started having a little bit of play right there. So let's just see how it goes. This is a break of the daily high move. Would have loved to take advantage of this, Roger. The little entry right there. You gonna take a micro, or are you just gonna sit this one out?
Okay, I'm gonna take a mic. I'm gonna take a like a hat 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if this gets in profit and then like pulls back, I do anticipate the next 5 minutes still to push it through.
Mm.
But if we start like messing around and we get like minus 20, minus 25, minus 30, I might just be like, let me reassess. Because even if I took a say a minus 30, that'd be minus 70 on the day. I'm not really tripping about that because I would still anticipate that the 930 move will be the full move if
Mhm.
this in fact is not. So I'm always protecting my downside. Okay, so I'm in. I'm gonna drag this up. Really not too crazy in profits. Drag this down. So let's see how this wants to move. So I got in on the break of the daily high with this candle exhausting out like this. I am anticipating that we should just push up. So let's see. 34, 24.5, up 10 again.
There you go. Come on.
So up 10 again. I'm anticipating this shit just to go really like into here, kind of, but we'll see.
Come on.
All
Go past
right.
your high.
Mm-hmm. Because even if you break, so this 5 minute candle is about to close. When this 5 minute candle closes, and we get a small wick down and breaks that high, I am
Oh
anticipating
yeah.
that we could go ahead and push. So let's see, up 11, up 9. We just we don't need no 5 minute doing no whole shit. That's the only thing. So I was about to close in 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Four, three, two. Okay. It's pushing up. If it has no bottom wick, be careful because it can make a okay. We want this. We want a small bottom wick because when it breaks this high, I anticipate this shit getting going. Come on now. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. We've seen about I think 12. Just want to go ahead and get the full move or at least a more of the move before settling for that. I need to see at least 15, 20 to want to put my stop at BE. Realistically, when it breaks that high, as I always say, it really got no reason to come back down and break this low.
Right.
So I'll see if I want to put my stop loss at break even to protect the downside of if they want to make a deeper pullback. Because you got to think since this candle is open, it really has ran up already 50 already. So just got to protect each side. But I'm just not trying to sit really in too much of drawdown when we were up. Let's see, negative 50. And it was, I mean, it's a smaller time frame, but this 5 minute didn't have much of a top wick. But we'll see how this is looking. So that's a great retest. A great retest.
Took it way
If this
back
can
up.
break it, yeah, if this can break its own high now, man, that shit should go. That was a great retest. Now, if it start breaking its own low again, and I really ain't trying to sit in all that this potential a pullback, but we'll see. And then me, like I said, with me being so scary, bro, if a 5 minute candle close bearish, I'd be a little weary. I'd be like, So let's see.
Come on, break your high. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So up 6 again, up 3. Come on now. Like I said, because I got a lower size, I ain't really sweating. But bro, when I be having them threes running, if that shit go in 13 pit profit, that was 390. And then if it go negative, that's 300. I'm like, shit. Playing around. So let's see. Because technically and truly, the real move to wait on, or the real closure to wait on, is the 15 minute. Like if the 15 minute close bullish above this, it's still good to go up. It's just like you don't know how far this next 5 minute candle is going to pull back when it closes in 2 minutes. That's why my average trade time be 3 minutes. I ain't trying to sit in none of that shit. But
Just
we'll
break your
see.
high, man. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Rain on that phone sounds so nasty. On Project X, at least. All righty. Getting close again. I would love a little $500 a day, bro. I can't lie to you.
Especially on a Monday,
Okay.
man. Let's go.
Man, I'm telling you. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Ooh, just split for like 2 seconds. All right. I'm about to, let's see. I think it's about to go explode one way or the other. Price action says that we supposed to be heading up. We just broke this high after rejecting out of this. But we'll see. I just don't want this 5 minute to technically close back in this range. If this 5 minute closes like bearish back under here, even if it's a smaller time frame, that shit definitely can start coming down. So I may protect my downside and just reassess at 9:15 if that were to happen. But it looks like we should be okay right now. Got 10 seconds. If this candle can close above here, and it looks like we are. So the same way we got in on the break of a week, 1 hour closure right there is the same way this 5 minute just closed week right there, rejecting out of this. When this breaks this high, I am anticipating a quicker move up to the top. I got to see if I want to put my stop loss to break even. I'm trying not to be so quick to put that stop loss to BE because it does have to, you got to let it work a little bit. But it's just like I'm trying to protect my capital at all costs. That's what all this shit's about. Playing around that high though. Definitely playing around that high. Let's see what the chat talking about. I'm on the phone today.
Jump up.
He said, "Why not move the stop under the red wick? Because
Man,
the red wick is that's just a 5 minute. Like the 15 minute is what's open right now. The 5 minute is I
when that shit,
could move my stop under here, but this can break this low and come up still. I'm just waiting to see how this 15 minute closes at this point." I'm thinking that what should happen is the 5 minutes should reject out of here the same way this 5 minute rejected out of here. That's what should happen. But higher time frames are king. If this 15 minute closes above this now, the next 15 minutes should damn sure give the move if it don't happen right now. It should make it my trade time go up. But good question, valid question, Brandon. Why not Candler? It's you got to think like bigger story. The bigger story is the 1 hour is open, which is also going to be the 15 minute closure here. 5 minute, yes, you can manage risk off of this if you wanted to say cut half of your position under there, but like ain't really nothing going on as far as making a decision of where to move a stop loss until this 15 minute closes. If this shit closes back under here, I don't know. I might get out. But as long as this 15 minute closes above all this shit, unless this next 15 minute want to just completely disrespect and come all the way down here, we should be good to come up and fill this range. Should be, or at least a majority of it. Like I say, I don't got to catch the whole move, but it'd be cool to catch some of, most of it. So, come on, Roger, yell at it or something.
Man, I'm down there cussing it out in my head.
Hey, man, it's playing there. It's close.
It wants to do it though, for sure.
It do. I mean, we up 10. That's not bad. Up 10 again. It's close, man. And that's a daily high again, ain't it? Bruh. Oh, okay. That's the daily high too. Oh, come on with it. It's about to come. All right. It just broke the daily high
You need
again.
some volatility, bro. I need some.
It just broke it again. Right there, ever so slightly. All right, it broke it officially. Okay. So let's see what we want to do. But you got to think though, technically speaking, we buying the highs of the day. And we want to buy as close to resistances as possible and close to supports as possible. And the price action does allow us to do that, but price has already moved from like all the way down here. So we are buying the high. So that's just something to keep in mind of like maybe it is playing around there because you buying after price that moved so much already. That's the only thing that could be slowing us up in my mind. But we up 13, or I'm up 13, depending on what entry. You should be up at least 10 to 15, 17, 19, 20, 22. Okay, stop loss to break even for sure now. 20, 21. Come on now. I'm not sitting in on a break on this. I don't want to sit in on the break of or on this 15-minute closure. I will. The 23.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. 21, 21, 23, 21, 24.
Come on.
Yeah, I need one more break. I think that when this 15-minute opens, it's about to explode up. I think. Damn, I wish I had some. I have to take off 24 again, 24 again.
Come on, kick.
Yeah. Watch. Be careful. This 15-minute doesn't have a top wick. 24 again. 25. I saw just now.
Oh, let me look. Close out. Come on.
I'm out. I'm out.
Order filled.
Ooh. Boom. Broke that high without much of a bottom wick. I am anticipating us coming into here, but I am anticipating us also making a lower bottom wick right there. Since we don't have a bottom wick, most candles have bottom and top wicks.
Yeah.
So there's no telling if this candle is going to pull down to come and retest this. In the grand scheme, I do like it to continue up, but I just don't want to sit in whatever pullback that may come.
Or hit the stop loss.
Or hit my stop profit, like whatever. So, yeah, man, that was two really good trades, I think.
That was good.
Yeah. So, break and retest for that first trade. And then there we go. TP. So resync again. And then this isn't all my trades because I also have my top one accounts at sync. So on these accounts today, I made 460 times 5. On these accounts, I made 473 times 3. So can't complain about that.
It's a good day to come back. I'll say that.
Hey man, come on now.
They to hop back on these charts. I'll say that.
Hey man, come on now. But nah, that was smooth. So this was a break of daily high entry, kept technical stop loss under like the 1 hour low, really. Targeted targeted support that could operate as resistance to the left. It really wasn't too much more analysis aside from that. Like,
That was a good trade.
yeah, like, okay. Oh, you know what was also a good part about that? How the 1 hour closed. The 1 hour closed, rejecting like a motherfucker out of here. So I'm gonna even take a picture of that. So actually, first and foremost, while I'm tripping, the reason I liked this trade to begin with was daily was bullish. All time frames were bullish. Bullish. Then I'm gonna put next to it 1 hour candle closed weak bearish rejecting out of that resistance found on 30 minutes / 1 hour. Cool. So yeah, man, that's I don't know about y'all, but that's my day. I'm good. I'd be crazy to stay here.
Go ahead and lock out.
Hey man, listen, how much you make today?
160.
Yeah, hey man. On 250, on 2.5s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Tonio, what you got for me?
Man, a win is a win.
Canada dollar. That's a $20 day.
Man.
No, I'm gonna wait to do something. I'm gonna look at it when I get home, bro. I can't do nothing
Yeah.
on this.
Oh damn, you couldn't even take nothing?
Nah,
Hey, I caught 140. I caught
Go ahead and try it
145.
out.
you gotta look too hard on the phone, bro.
Too hard.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. I'm
I caught
already
one.
knowing.
I caught 145. I need one more small move, man. I'm gonna just leave it out though.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this was a good ass move For real, for real. When this candle rejected out of this resistance right there, or I say resistance, it was a 5 minute resistance, but it was a resistance nonetheless. That bit closed above, that next candle broke that high. It was good. So exit price 34.27, exit price 34.27. I got slipped a little bit on the first entry, so I coulda, woulda, shoulda made 500 today, but it's all good. It's all good. So, oh, gotta put in my playbook, break of daily high or low. And then I like putting that bit on all time frame or showing that bitch on all time frames.
Hey
So.
Kirk,
Yes, sir.
what lot size you was using on the 50K?
Ones, ones and twos.
10
Honestly,
was that 10 and 20?
yes.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yep, yep. So I forget with Apex if they charge more for using micros versus minis, but I
Mm-hmm.
know with top one they charge more, and I used to be like, why are they taking so much more out of my pot? But they definitely charge more, and that's what it is. So I can even go back to like the early days when I was just trading like 25. Like I would trade 25 instead of trading like 14. A 14 of MGC cost me $17.36 in fees
Yeah.
when a one of a mini cost me $3.24.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's not a huge deal, but
yeah.
when you start going like 25 and 30 and 35, like you might as well
Mm-hmm.
trade a two. You know what I'm saying? So
I just realized they cut me some. Like,
yeah, bro, they do that shit. They nasty with it.
Slipping change.
Also, this closed above, this wick down a retest, is breaking high still, so it's looking good. It's definitely
Yeah,
looking
it do
good.
look nice.
But
I should move my
I'm
stop loss. I
cool.
should.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't chasing this shit. After this shit done ran the way it has now, from down here, came
Mm-hmm.
back down to retest. Bro, at this point, you waiting on a retest of like this area or a retest of this area, or
Yeah.
else you just chasing. And I know on a Monday, like y'all keep saying, man, please.
Yeah.
And please.
So
But
pretty
yes, back to
good.
your point. Yeah, on a 50K, I used to use ones and twos,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 10 or a 20. And I don't think that like how many can you see how much you just got taken out in fees and what you just threw right then?
Mm-mm. I did a 5. On the first one I had made 75, and on the second one I made 220. So
Okay.
I'm at 296. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like I said, like I know for a fact that when I throw a one, that bitch is minus 324. But I was getting to the point of throwing like 25 and like 26 and like 27 and
Yeah.
shit. Like, let's see. I know I did it early and I remember
That's the same
like
thing as slippage.
15.
That's what you're saying?
Huh?
Like, as soon as you jump in, like you're saying, like it throw
No,
you.
no, no, no. So your fees. So fees are what is taken out of your pot at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So for commissions.
Oh no, I didn't even know that.
So 15 is $18.60 in fees.
Mm-hmm.
But a two is like $6. So if a 15 is $18 and a two is $6, you
Yeah.
damn near talking about like two more pips on a two or two more pips you got to make to equal the same thing for a two anyway. So you damn near might as well throw a two. You might
Mm-hmm.
as well if you're going to throw a 15, 16, 17, or 18 like I was slick doing when I first got started.
I see what you're saying. I see exactly.
Yeah, like okay, this is an example. A 18 right here
Mm-hmm.
is $22 in fees, but a two is $6.24 or some shit like that. So at that point, I might as well just throw a two
Yeah.
rather than throwing an 18.
Right.
So if you're gonna throw, and in this case, if I were to throw a 10, I might as well throw a one, unless I'm trying to really hold that bitch for a long time or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, Apex is different than top one. Top one is just a little nasty because they'll slip your ass every now and then.
Yeah.
But for example, this shows 460 right here. But
Mm-hmm.
what I actually made on the day is 447 because it took out the fees, the
Yeah.
commissions.
I'm gonna look at them, see what it did for Apex then.
Mm-hmm. I want to say Apex does the same. Like it never resonated to me that they charged extra. I don't remember them charging extra. They might. So I'm interested.
I don't ever remember realizing that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I don't think they do. So yeah, like I said, woulda, coulda, shoulda threw some bigger lot size today. Would have been celebrating. But I like, bro. I'm telling you, I like not sweating in these trades, bro. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy that part. Like whatever happened was supposed to happen today, and it happened exactly how it should have. I'm not over here like stressing that I was down up 13 turned down, whatever the fuck. Like I'm cool where I'm at. Oh shit! I just
Yes,
deleted
I
my
think I'm
order.
done for the. Not even a thing. I gotta be done for the day.
Unless you want to keep running the same circles
That's what I'm saying.
over
I
and
lose
over and
75. I'm
over.
hopping in another one. That'll be three
I'm
trades right
telling
there
you,
too.
bro, you're gonna keep playing the same game over and over.
Yeah, it's in a good spot too. It's a decent bit of stoppages and some wicks right there too. So, yeah, I'm cool.
Exactly.
Chasing after it.
Exactly. So, well, if everybody has gotten all the questions that they've needed answered, I'm good to go ahead and call it a day.
For sure. It was good seeing y'all boys.
For sure, for sure. We'll be
Yes,
back on
sir.
it. We'll be back on it tomorrow. Y'all know the game.
For sure.
Tomorrow
I'll
gonna be
see y'all
great.
later.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all boys.
All
All
right.
right.
Yep. All right, Tonyo the man.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. All right, Raymond. All right, Deja. Hope you caught something today. Let me know if you have any questions.